Even if you work from home and never leave your house, Pipedrive's mobile app may be just the breath of fresh air you need when doing your day-to-day tasks. And that might sound kind of weird, right? Because ever since COVID, who on earth is using mobile devices to go door to door to have face-to-face meetings or shake hands to close deals anymore? It's all done from home, right? Well, as it turns out, both tablets and PCs saw an increase in use by 13.6% in spite of seeing a decline in previous years. Now, experts agree this is basically because people are working from home now more than ever. Now, some companies go out of their way to make sure their employees have engaging work environments that keeps them healthier and happier. But ever since 2020, a great majority of us were forced to create our own healthier, happier environments. And take it from me personally, as somebody that works from home all the livelong day, it could be really challenging to keep both your body and mind in tip-top shape when you're just locked into one corner of your house. So if you're using something like Pipedrive's mobile app, you can manage your daily tasks and even do your calls while taking notes simultaneously anywhere you like. You don't have to feel confined to your desk anymore, and you can take your sales with you anywhere.
Alright, so the first obvious feature that comes to your attention is your schedule, also known as the focus area. Amply named, this area is where you can kind of cut through the bowl and concentrate on the actual sales activities you're obligated to do. From here, we can already add notes and get a good idea of how to prepare our day. So there's another bonus, right? Real-time notifications from our team, as well as notifications about upcoming activities so we never miss out on a follow-up. Now, just so you know though, by default, none of these notifications are going to happen unless you allow them to, but we'll get more into that at the end. Right now I have this demonstration going in dark mode, by the way, but this also works in your regular old light mode. Now, while we could just start the call from here, oftentimes you need to prepare a little bit before you do a call, right? So just click on a connected item, and so in this case, we know that it's a contact with an open deal related to this activity. Looks like a proposal's already been sent out, so it may be time to prepare for some negotiation, right? Now let's do a little trick here, and pull up an iPhone to actually initiate the call, and then we'll use the iPad to simultaneously track notes. Now, obviously, you could just make the call from the iPad and still navigate to the Pipedrive app and take notes there, but then you'd have to go back and forth between the phone and Pipedrive if you needed to mute your mic or play around with the keypad for the phone call or something like that. But guess what? If you also have an Apple Pencil, you could actually hand write your notes, and Pipedrive will transcribe your written text to type form. But if you're like me and don't have a pencil, check out audio notes and audio transcriptions. This lets you record up to a 1-minute audio clip from your device that you can play back later, or you can transcribe your voice directly to text if you're into that kind of thing. Pretty cool stuff. Now fast forward later, it's time to mark this activity as done. Easy to do right here from our deal, or even back here in the focus view. Of course, Pipedrive prompts you to schedule your next activity, as it always does, so that you're always on top of your initiatives. This is just good practice. If you hold down on any of your items, you get some expanded capabilities. You can reschedule this activity or delete it, and if applicable, you could initiate a call or email or even text right from here. If you're in the habit of rescheduling quite a bit, just slide your item to the right and give it a tap, or you can do a long swipe. Now, about those notifications. If you want to check on your notification settings, just head on over to the More area, and you'll find your preferences. With activity notifications, you can choose how far in advance you want to get that notification. But with real-time notifications, such as @mentions or comments or new notes or activities added to items that you own or follow, those can all individually be turned on or off. So make yourself happy. It's worth noting that you can enable or disable call logging as well. And there's actually more to this than it may seem. This isn't actually recording your calls. That's what the Pipedrive Caller does, and you'd have to set that up on the desktop version. But just so you know, the Pipedrive Caller does let you make calls from your devices. But going back to call logging here, this just automatically creates a completed activity/note whenever you make an outgoing call to a contact listed in Pipedrive. It then automatically connects that activity with any open deal that contact has. So if you want to just quickly call a contact and you don't have time to write down in Pipedrive that you did it, boom, that's what call logging is for. And those are our top tricks for the Pipedrive mobile app, everybody. If you want to head on over to the App Store today so you can transform your process and live a healthier work life, just click the link. Until next time, Pipedrivers.